Good morning, dreamers. Hi, it's me, Lana from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 17. If you don't know, you will. We are answering questions today. So let's get into the tea. Ding. Welcome back to my channel. It's been so long. It's been 2 weeks, but I've missed you guys so much. Thank you for all the love that you've been showing me. But enough about the past. Let's worry about the now. Today we're answering questions that I guess I will be answering the questions that you have asked me, and you guys definitely send me a lot of fucking questions, and we're gonna get to the tea. Our first question is from Drag Jules from Instagram, and her question is honestly a question that I get so much, and it's very emotional when people ask this question because I just really don't have an answer for it. She asked me, why am I so gorgeous? And baby, I was just born this way. Our next question is from Savine from Twitter. She asked, what games do I have on my phone? And that is such a silly question because I'm an adult. I don't play games. I'm not a child. I have business and things to take care of.
Get a fucking job. Do that challenge.
I am constantly working and striving to get better. I don't have time to be playing games on my phone. But if I did have games on my phone, I'd probably play Subway Surfers or Clash of Clans because I was really obsessed with Clash of Clans when I was a kid. But I just never understood how everybody was always better than me at the game. Maybe I'll give Clash of Clans another try.
Will they though?
This question is from Troy Abbott. They asked, what is something that I've always wanted to try other than a new silhouette? I want to skydive. I've always wanted to skydive, and I told myself that if I won Drag Race, I would come back and skydive. But I have to find somebody to do it with me because I'm not going to do it myself. I need a reason to skydive, so maybe if this video does well, I'll skydive for you all in drag. I feel like that'd be pussy and something new and unique for me that I've never done before, and we can do it together. Question number 4. I don't think you had an inelegant moment on RuPaul's Drag Race. How do you keep such poise and grace? Well, I always tell myself that if somebody's mad at me or like they hate something that I'm doing, that it's not personal, even though it feels personal. And also there's always like truth in the negativity I feel. And I feel like you just have to realize that. And once you realize that, you can like accept it instead of like viewing it as a flaw. I had a really, really rough childhood. My parents raised me the best they could. And I feel like they just taught me so well. And I just kept that mindset with me throughout life. This is a question from Sophia from Instagram. She says, do you know why Corey 2 went to jail? And, you know, I was actually told not to speak on this matter because, you know, I was a witness on the case. But let's just say I shouldn't say that.
Quite the scandal, actually.
Next question comes from Sophia from Instagram. She says, what is your favorite moment from Untucked this season? And I think my favorite moment from Untucked is honestly, I think every moment in Untucked where I'm being emotional or crazy or dramatic is like the best moment. Specifically, the Red Vines moment where Jules is trying to be a sister and I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
It brings me joy and it brings me back to life. You know what I mean?
If you know me in real life, that is something that I do so much. Also, there's a story behind why I was so emotional on Drag Race, but maybe one day we'll get into it. I'm not gonna get into it now, but just know I was crying for a reason. Girl, save it. Honestly, girl, save it. Next question is for my baby Runner Eye YouTube on Twitter. They said, why? And honestly, I've been thinking a lot about this question and I've been wondering how I'm going to answer this. But I just think that, you know, you have to live with what you did. So never ask why. Say with the... Honestly, I don't know where I was going with that question or that answer. The next question is from Ellie from Twitter. What drew me to New York? I always told myself, if I did drag, I would do it in New York City or in LA. Because LA, that's where like the film and TV stuff is. In New York, because it's the best city to do drag. Unbiasedly, I think New York City has some of the best drag in the world. And then one day my brother, huge musical theater person, loves musical theater, so talented, so incredible. And he was going to move to New York to pursue Broadway. And I was like, maybe this is my ticket to come to New York and pursue drag. And I just did it. And it's been the best thing to ever happen to me since. So shout out to Bryson. You're the best. You're the reason why I'm here. Honestly, the reason why I'm here. And I love you so much. Our next question comes from Julia from Twitter. Lana, who's in the second group chat? I wasn't going to say anything. I'm just known to be honest and truthful and just that girl. So I'm just going to be honest with you all. The second group chat consists of me, Michelle Passage, and RuPaul. We talk about all the girls in there. No shade. M from Twitter. How have you changed throughout the process of auditioning, being on the show, and now post Drag Race? What's the biggest piece of advice, maybe the biggest challenge so far? I guess the biggest piece of advice I would give myself, looking back at this experience, is to stay out of the comment section because the comments aren't real. Once you turn your phone off, like all the hate is like gone, and all the in-person love is amazing. Just stay happy, focus on it. Don't take it for granted because like this show's already over, and I feel like I said it yesterday. And I feel like I spent so many days worrying like people hated me, and I could have just been like, "Oh my god, I'm beautiful, and I'm fab," and people think that, and that should be all that matters. And I feel like I care too much. Don't care too much. Life isn't that serious. Drag isn't that serious. Drag is fun, and it should be fun. And I did not have fun for a lot of the time on Drag Race, but now I'm having fun, so that's all that matters. So if I told myself advice, it would be to have fun, Emily. Have fun. Ooh, okay, I like this question. This is from Bella from Twitter. Hi, Bella. I miss you. I love you. I hope you're doing okay. If season 17 was judged solely on mugs, who would be first out and who would win? Okay, if we're talking about mugs on the show, because I feel like everybody had a beautiful mug off the show. I feel like we all had great glow ups. First out from when we were on the season would definitely have to be Joella. And it's no shit to my sis. JoJo, you know I love you, girl. But that makeup was a little crunchy. But JoJo is painted now. And if I had to do a top 4, not including myself, because you said not to include myself, it would be Ariete, Acacia, Lydia. And you're going to gag when I say this. Corey King. I'm kidding.
It's me, Susie.
Jules. Oh my God. How can I forget Jules? What the fuck? Jules is like painted down. And then it's an honor to honestly see her makeup in person because like to see it from Instagram so many years and then to see her in person is just like so beautiful. She's so beautiful. That's my wife. I love you. This next question comes from Savine from Twitter. They asked, what's my favorite runway this season? And I think people are going to be very confused when I say this, but I think it's just because the feeling that I had when I wore this runway. My shorts runway. Simply because like, yes, it is incredibly pedestrian and it is so simple and the judges were so correct in reading me no filth for that. But I was paying homage to Naomi and I was true to reference and also like wearing that outfit, and I will always envy Anya because Anya knew what that feeling was the entire season, and to be able to walk the runway and not be scared shitless of her going home was the best feeling in the world. So that look will always be my baby, and I will always care about her and love her more than anything else because I was so happy that day. Besides my short runway, probably my quilted or my black and white. I'm just obsessed with those. And my nailed it. Oh my god, I love my nailed it runway. Or my sea urchin. I like all of them. I really do. Our next question comes from Meg from Twitter. She asked me, what's my favorite song of all time? You know, I don't really have like a favorite song of all time because my favorites always change. But I really have been like into Prince lately. Like I've been really in a Prince era. Like I don't know what it is about him right now, but like I'm just feeling the aura of Prince. Like Baby I'm a Star, I stream that every day when I wake up. Like that is my on repeat right now is Baby I'm a Star by Prince. It is so good. So you should listen to it. We're gonna listen to it right now actually. Okay, from Jamie Lee. Where were you when you get the call for Drag Race? And I was actually in the subway station. I actually lost service when they called me originally, so I had to call them back. From Pixie from Twitter, she says, was there any queen you thought you weren't gonna vibe with initially and you ended up being close with? And I would probably say Hormona. At first I just didn't think I would like enjoy Hormona. Her southern thing just triggered me. I just instantly felt triggered for some reason. When I hear a southern accent, I'm just like, oh my god, like they don't like me. For like reasons that you probably can tell. Oh. Hormona is one of the sweetest and also funniest people that I ever know. She is so shady and she's also a party girl. And I just would never expect it to become as close as I am with her. And I'm so honored to have the relationship that I have with my sister. She's so beautiful. Go send some Hormona some love today. If you haven't seen her, go see her. Go look, go buy merch, go kiss her. Well, don't kiss her, consent. You need to consent to kiss her, but give her a high five or some flowers. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. From Twitter, from Lana Defender, they asked, what's the best part of being a Root girl? And my answer to that is having you all. Mwah. This next question comes from Twitter. They ask, are you single? I like to propose. Yes, I am single, but no, I am not ready to be married because, girl, no. I need to see what it's giving. I'm not going to say yes to a ring without seeing, you know, the top and bottom, what the T is, what you do for work. Even though that doesn't matter. You know, you can have anything. Honestly, I just gotta fall in love with you. And I don't love you right now. I do love you, but I don't love you like that. But I should love you like that if I'm gonna marry you. So we gotta see. Take me out to Chili's or Olive Garden. Ooh. Sophia from Twitter, do you have any tips for people starting drag? And my biggest advice or tip to anyone that's trying to start drag, I always say never compare yourself to people around you because your journey is your journey, and also be very patient Things don't happen when you want it to happen all the time, and that's okay. But you always have to be willing to accept them when they do happen because it's gonna come. But you gotta stay hopeful, stay positive, stay optimistic, and never give up. There's a lot of drag queens out there, but you obviously are gonna bring something special. And always tell yourself that you stand out more than anybody else because you are you and nobody else can ever change that. So fuck anybody if they don't like it because I like it, and that's all that matters. Our next question is from Twitter. They asked, which queen from your cast you think you would win a challenge with in these 3 categories? A design challenge, a comedy challenge, and a makeover challenge. I think in a design challenge, if I work with Ariete, I would win. In a comedy challenge, if I worked with Corey. If me and Corey worked together for a comedy challenge, I think it'd be bones. Like, it'd be open for everybody, honestly. In a makeover, Jules or Lydia. Oh my god, I would love to be made over by Lydia. I'd be so pussy. Our next question is from Instagram. They ask, who are you rooting for in All Stars 10? I'm rooting for Lydia. And I think I'm rooting for Lydia. I'm so proud of my sister. I'm also rooting for everybody. Being on All Stars is an amazing thing. So proud of all the people, but like Lydia, please show these bitches why you that girl. Show why you that girl. I know it's your girl. No, I'm really happy for Lydia, and I can't wait for the world to see how much of a star she is because I had the honor of being surrounded by her for so long on set. She's like so infectious, such a star, and I cannot wait for the world to see Lydia butthole show more of her butthole on all sides. Our next question is from Adolfo from Instagram. They asked me, do I top sometimes? And my answer to that question is only on the roast challenge. This question was asked more than any other question I got throughout Twitter and Instagram combined. And the question is the bus still running? Fuck the bus. We got a bike. Well, with that being said, everyone, this has been 20 Questions with Lana Jarrett. I shall see you in the next video. Or not.
Right.